Are you stuck, chasing a dream that feels perpetually out of reach? Maybe you're overthinking it, relying too heavily on what seems logically possible. That same logic that dictates a degree, experience, a stable job, financial security, the same logic that told me, a young mechanic with a mangled thumb and no college education, would never build a multi-million-dollar company. But I ignored that logic. The truth is, success isn't about luck, logic, or external circumstances, it's about unwavering commitment. You've likely tried to change your trajectory, hitting an invisible wall. You start with gusto, great intentions, even take that first step, but momentum fizzles. Old habits creep back in, leaving you wondering, what's wrong with me? The answer is simple, it's not your circumstances, your upbringing, or your current situation. It's a lack of focus and a limited imagination, two incredibly powerful tools most people misuse or neglect. When trying to transform your life, a scattered attention span makes you prey to distractions, while a constrained imagination only sees problems, not possibilities. You're stuck on autopilot, conditioned to react to what your senses perceive, the present, not the potential. I remember a time when my life was a chaotic mess. I was drifting, job hopping, doing things I hated, convinced that was all there was. My ideal life? Maybe a slightly bigger paycheck to cover bills. That's the danger. A small vision creates a small reality. A wandering mind gets pulled back to what you dislike. My turning point? A book, Think and Grow Rich. It wasn't just the content, but the realization that my thinking was fundamentally flawed. I was thinking small and easily distracted. Ever start a new routine, meditation, saving, exercise, only to find yourself back on the couch, scrolling through social media 3 days later? That's not lack of willpower, it's a lack of attention training. Attention is like a muscle. Untrained, it's weak, your thoughts jump like a hyperactive squirrel. You start a project, then get derailed by negative news, a looming bill, or a social comparison, draining your mental energy. No energy, no action, no results. But here's the secret, you can train your attention, expand your imagination, and it changes everything. Start small. Focus on a spot on the wall for 2 minutes. Your mind will wander, that's normal. Gently redirect your focus. Do this twice daily for 3 months. It sharpens your mental acuity. Next, cultivate your imagination. Write down your perfect day in vivid detail. Where do you wake up? Who's with you? What do you do? How much do you earn? Don't just say, I want to be rich. Say, I'm so grateful and happy earning $50,000 a month doing what I love, with freedom and ease. Write it daily, even if it feels like a lie. You're replacing scarcity with abundance. You may not have money now, but you can envision having it. You may hate your job, but you can visualize owning your business. Frequent, emotionally charged visualization shifts your mental frequency. Sound mystical? Neuroscientists like Barbara Fredrickson have shown that positive emotions boost cognition and creativity, literally rewiring your brain. Your current life reflects your attention and imagination. Want more? Train harder. Imagine. Write. Focus. Daily. What seems impossible will become inevitable. Most believe strong desire equals success, but true willpower isn't intense wishing, it's a mental capacity that needs training. Untrained, it's a withered muscle, giving up at the first hurdle. Willpower is maintaining focus when everything crumbles, pushing through fear. It separates dreamers from achievers. I once talked to a supremely talented golfer, Ted Purdy, impeccable swing, yet he asked, how do I develop focus? Even professionals struggle. My answer? Mark a spot on the wall. Focus on it. Every day. For 3 months. Big results come from small, consistent mental habits. A spot on a wall, a candle flame, a sustained thought, that's willpower training. Notice how your mind reacts to change? Initial motivation fades, replaced by excuses, too tired, it's not working. You revert to old patterns, feeling like a failure. But you haven't failed, you haven't trained your willpower. School taught you math, geography, even chemical formulas, but not self-control. Willpower is maintaining your vision despite reality's counter-arguments. It's persistence when money's tight, doubters abound, and fear grips you. Real success, not luck, requires mastering this invisible force. No one achieves greatness without willpower. Look at Steve Jobs. Was Apple's success luck? He was fired, humiliated, yet returned to lead the creation of world-changing products. That's not just genius, it's focused willpower. Amy Winehouse, on the other hand, possessed incredible talent, but lacked the mental fortitude. Talent without willpower is wasted potential. You might say, my life is different, kids, debt, responsibilities. I understand. That's where willpower is crucial. Choosing to persevere despite overwhelming reasons to quit, that's transformation. Start now. The spot on the wall exercise, or a candle flame. Focus for 5 minutes. Your mind will wander, bring it back. Repeat it daily, this reshapes your brain. Neuroscience proves the brain's plasticity, it changes with practice. Train your attention like you train eyesight, starting with nearsightedness and developing farsightedness. Sustained focus grows your idea. You act, speak, and move differently. People notice. The universe notices. It doesn't have to be perfect, it has to be consistent. In weeks, that voice of self-doubt weakens, and your vision sharpens. There's no magic, it's method, practice, decision. Willpower transforms intention into consistent action, acting when unseen, unacknowledged, unapplauded. You possess this power, you don't need to buy or borrow it, just use it. Develop your willpower, and discover true freedom. Everything in your reality, your home, clothes, phone, started as an idea in someone's mind. Before matter, there was thought. Before visibility, invisibility. You have this tool, imagination, but most use it against themselves, visualizing failures, rejection, scarcity, focusing on the worst. Imagination bridges your current and potential reality. To cross it, build vivid, emotionally charged images and believe in them more than circumstances. It's easier to imagine tragedy than miracle, debt than prosperity, conditioning. You're trained to doubt yourself, see problems before possibilities. Don't dream too big, be realistic, life's hard. Your vibrant imagination becomes a pale shadow of fear. But few accept this truth, the future you frequently imagine is the future you create. When I clean toilets, broke, hopeless, I visualize myself in an elegant room, people listening intently, wanting to learn. I saw checks arriving, a thriving business. I saw it all before a cent came in. I saw it so clearly, so often, my brain accepted it as truth. Create the image of what you want, repeat it until it seems real. Regardless of current income, imagine your desired bank statement, the numbers, the app screen, the emotion. Regardless of your current home, envision your ideal one. Walk through it, see the details, the light, the scent. Regardless of relationship struggles, visualize a healthy, loving relationship, see yourselves laughing, caring, communicating respectfully. Don't let present reality erase the future image. It's like painting a new picture over an old one. It's hard at first, but with repetition and emotional intensity, the new image prevails. Neuroscience shows the brain doesn't distinguish vivid imagined experiences from real ones, it uses the same neural pathways. Once is fine, but daily, for weeks, months, the brain changes. It creates new connections, beliefs, behaviors, neuroplasticity. It transforms lives. Feeding your mind with rich images makes you think, act, and feel as if it's already true. Opportunities arise, ideas appear, the right people connect, not magically, but through resonance. You become a magnet for what you clearly imagine. Clarity is crucial. Writing helps. Describe your ideal life in detail, present tense. No, I want, someday I will. Say, I am so happy and grateful now that I have financial freedom, do what I love, and impact thousands daily. Repeat it daily, read it aloud, visualize it, improve the details, add emotion. Visualizing what you want is as important as stopping visualization of what you don't. Don't rent mental space to fear, scarcity, insecurity. If they appear, and they will, replace them with your created image. This is training, mastery, conscious creation. Consistent practice dismantles limitations, revealing them as echoes of old thinking. You can create an extraordinary future, starting now, in your mind. Imagination isn't daydreaming, it's design, construction, rehearsal of the reality to come. Don't underestimate its power. Use it daily. The life you want awaits on the screen of your imagination. Many believe success is luck, being in the right place at the right time. Those with this mindset are at the mercy of chance, hoping something changes, an opportunity arises, someone notices. But it's the opposite. Success isn't discovered, it's created in the backstage of your mind, starting simply yet powerfully, with writing. Writing down what you want to live feels silly, but you'd never stop if you knew what it activates within. Most have vague goals: better life, more money, happiness. What exactly is better? How much is more? What is happy? Without clarity, your brain can't focus, it needs direction, images. Writing bridges your internal and external worlds. I sat and wrote, I am so happy and grateful now that. Filling in my desired life, as if it were real. I did this daily, even when reality screamed the opposite. Why does it work? Detailed writing makes your mind believe it. It activates visualization, action, and motivation. Neuroscience calls it the motor encoding effect. Writing engraves it deeply, creating a reference. Daily rereading and visualization reinforce it to the point of ignoring it being impossible. You act differently, notice previously overlooked things, see opportunities always present but unseen. Writing in the present as if it's already happening tricks your mind, giving it a new identity. The mind, identifying with this new self, produces compatible behaviors. I am so happy and grateful now that I have a lucrative business, help people, and am well rewarded, is far more powerful than, I want to open a business. The first declares, the second begs, the first affirms, the second pleads. The universe and your brain respond to firmness, not doubt. Writing once isn't enough, it needs to become a ritual. Write daily, with detail, feeling, commitment. Reread, visualize, refine. Make the image clearer each day. Use inspiring language, always present tense, with emotion and intention. This isn't just practical, it's deeply transformative. You realize you can shape your reality, moving from victim to creator. This shifts everything. I've seen ordinary people, lacking resources, connections, social advantages, completely transform their lives in years because they controlled their inner construction before chasing external desires. If it's not clear on paper, it won't be clear in your life. Writing is commitment, it says, I take my dreams seriously. Daily repetition makes you act as if you already have what you want. Written words become a map, each rereading reinforces the path, aligning you with it. You walk with more firmness, focus, intention. When opportunity arrives, and it will, you'll be ready. Those who don't write live reactively, those who write clearly build what they desire. That's how the game changes. If you haven't written your ideal life in detail, start now. Use present tense, emotion, as if it's real. Reread it daily. What seemed fantasy will take shape. You'll realize the paper was just the beginning, the miracle was what happened within you. Most perceived limitations are mental constructs, ideas accepted as truths, lacking solid foundation. We're all prisoners of our own making, trapped by outdated beliefs and limiting self-talk. It's a self-imposed cage built from years of absorbing negativity, negative experiences hardened into inflexible rules, second-hand opinions accepted as gospel truth. This internal monologue, the incessant whisper of, I'm not good enough, it's too late, this isn't for me, is the real obstacle, not external circumstances. Think about it, how many opportunities have you missed because you believed your own self-limiting narrative? How many brilliant ideas have you stifled before they even had a chance to breathe? Most people rent out precious mental real estate to these negative thoughts, these inherited patterns, these stale conclusions that no longer serve them. They cling to untested assumptions, paralyzed by fear of failure, oblivious to the fact that their biggest mistake was limiting themselves in the first place. This constant repetition creates ingrained habits, shaping our self-image. See yourself as limited, and the world reflects that back: your choices, posture, tone of voice, even your gestures. It's a vicious cycle of self-sabotage, so subtle it often goes unnoticed. But here's the key: these limitations aren't inherent, they are learned. And what's learned can be unlearned. The mind is remarkably plastic, capable of being rewired. The first step is to stop treating these limiting beliefs as unshakable facts. They are opinions, repeated so often they feel like truths, but they are not. You have the power to replace them. Think of your mind as a house. You decide who lives there. Most people are paying rent to unproductive tenants: fear, scarcity, doubt. Why not evict them? Why not fill your mental space with empowering thoughts of possibility and growth? The mind thrives on repetition. Whatever you repeat with consistent emotion and focus, it absorbs. This works for both positive and negative self-talk. If you've spent years telling yourself you're not good enough, your mind believes it. But start today, repeating with conviction and vivid imagery: I am capable, I am growing, I am changing. Visualizations, affirmations, journaling, these are all tools for mental reprogramming. No matter how long you've held onto a lie, a new truth can begin today. What's baffling is the tenacity with which people cling to their limitations, defending them tooth and nail. You don't understand, they say, my reality is different. But that's the limitation itself speaking. It will sound logical, present persuasive arguments appear real, it's the old version of you fighting for survival. Letting go is uncomfortable, because these beliefs have become part of your perceived identity. But they are not who you are. You are so much more. You must prove it to yourself through action, choice, and courage. Think of someone you admire, someone who achieved great things. They too had doubts. Faced internal limitations. The difference? They chose not to nurture those doubts, they chose to see beyond them. The tragic story of Amy Winehouse, breathtaking talent consumed by inner demons, serves as a stark reminder: raw talent is useless if your mind is working against you. You don't need another course, another tool, another chance. You need a new self-image, a broader, more powerful vision aligned with the life you want. This starts today, not when things get better, not when someone else believes in you. It starts now, when you consciously choose to reject the narratives that limit you, when you begin planting new seeds of possibility, when you act despite fear and uncertainty. When you look within and say, I will rebuild this, from the inside out. Starting now. Limitations aren't barriers, they are dirty mirrors. Clean them with new thoughts, new actions, new images, and you'll see who you really are, someone far greater than you ever imagined. Stop renting your mind to fear. Stop nurturing small ideas, stop carrying the weight of the past. What holds you back isn't real, it's only what you haven't yet had the courage to release. And when you do, everything begins to shift. Most people react to frustration by frantically jumping from idea to idea, project to project, as if the problem lies outside of them, as if the solution is external, immediate, obvious. But few understand, and even fewer practice, that true transformation begins in silence. Silence isn't the absence of sound, it's the presence of self. It's in the pause that you hear the voice that matters most, your own. But most people avoid stillness, because it's uncomfortable. In silence, distractions disappear, revealing fears, unprocessed thoughts, truths you've tried to ignore. That's why silence is so powerful, it reveals. It was in silence that I realized my life wasn't limited by lack of money, but by lack of direction. I was busy but disconnected, doing much but not what mattered, reacting to life instead of creating it. Many confuse movement with progress, believing that the faster they run, the closer they get to success. But if you're running in the wrong direction, running faster only takes you further from your goal. Intentional silence, taking a few minutes each day to listen to your thoughts, visualize your path, reconnect with your inner frequency, is a game changer. Science backs this up. Regular meditation and introspection enhance clarity, improve decision-making, and strengthen emotional regulation. I'm not talking about something mystical or unattainable. I'm talking about something practical, sitting for 5 minutes, closing your eyes, taking deep breaths, and asking yourself, what do I truly want? Not what others expect, not what seems safest, but what ignites a fire within. Then observe. Observe the thoughts, the fears, the internal resistance, and don't run from it. Stay. Breathe. Listen. The answers emerge in that space, and they are almost always simple. You just couldn't hear them before because you were making too much noise. Today, more than ever, we're bombarded with noise, notifications, feeds, external opinions, manufactured urgencies. Your intuition gets muffled, forgotten, silenced. But it's there, ready to speak, if you're willing to listen. If you feel lost, anxious, disconnected, don't try to fill the void with more information, more content, more distractions. Do the opposite. Empty it. Create space. Sit in silence. Breathe. Place your hand on your heart and simply be. In that stillness, your vision clarifies, your will aligns with your imagination, you stop running and begin creating. It may be uncomfortable at first, you may confront aspects of yourself you'd rather not see. But that's precisely why silence is essential. It doesn't mask, it reveals. And only what is revealed can be transformed. Imagine your life if you connected with your essence before making important decisions. If you consulted your heart before listening to the world. If you used silence as your compass, not just as an escape. Silence can be the most frightening place, but also the most liberating, because it's where you remember who you are, before the pressures, the comparisons, the expectations. A challenge: dedicate 5 minutes a day, just 5. Turn off your phone, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and simply observe. Don't expect anything, don't force anything, just be with yourself. Do this for 21 days, and you'll discover something transformative. You didn't need more stimulation, more opinions, more movement. You needed more presence. Sometimes, the answer you seek is within you, waiting for you to quiet down enough to hear it. Silence isn't the end of action, it's the beginning of clarity. It's where you align your will, your vision, and your energy. It's in that quiet space that you reconnect with what truly matters and begin to act from your center, not from external pressures. The next video is waiting for you. In it, you'll climb another step on this journey of growth, becoming a little better than you are now. Thank you for walking with me this far. I'll see you there.